watching some Watch Mojo. We're gonna be watching some Watch Mojo. We are watching top 30 snacks that don't exist anymore. Okay, top 30 snacks that don't exist anymore. So we're gonna watch this, and then Warzone or GTA? Warzone or GTA? Are you asking me which one I prefer? I don't know. Ugh. All right, top 30 snacks that don't exist anymore. I probably am not gonna recognize any of these, but I'll tell you guys if I recognize some. You guys know I'm a early 2000s baby, so I missed a lot.
Welcome to Watch Mojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the best snacks that have sadly been discontinued.
Hold on.
Number 30, Squeezit.
Squeezit.
Unless you're in the United Kingdom, you can no longer get your hands on Squeezits.
What is
and even
this?
then, these aren't 100% the same ones you knew and loved in North America.
You don't just drink a Squeezit, you squeeze a Squeezit.
That's a shame
I've
because
never
these
heard
things
of
are the
this.
very definition of childhood nostalgia. This fruit-flavored juice was made by General Mills and
I've never
in a
ever heard of
unique
Squeezit.
plastic bottle
Liquid
that you had to
candy?
squeeze to drink.
Of course you remember.
There's nothing really fancy about the juice itself, but the bottles were a fun novelty for kids, and the bright colors certainly drew eyeballs.
They remind me
Squeezit
of
was a
those
staple
little
of the 80s and 90s, and it periodically
80s and
appeared in
90s,
stores
see?
throughout the early 21st century, but they haven't been around since 2012.
Go ahead, squeeze the fun out of it.
I've never heard of
29,
those.
Smucker Snack and Waffles.
They remind me of like the little like, oh god, that looked odd. What the heck? Why did I do that? Yeah, they reminded me of the little Kool-Aid. Yeah, there you go. Someone said it. The Kool-Aid bag. The little, y'all know what I'm talking about.
Waffles. Smucker's is a huge
Smucker's
company,
Snack
but
and
not all of their
Waffles.
products are home runs. Case in point, the very short-lived Snack and Waffles.
I feel like I've
From
seen
Smuckers,
these.
It's the Smuckers Snack and Waffles.
These were your basic frozen waffles, only they came with pre-sweetened flavors like blueberry and maple, so that you didn't
I
need
feel
to
like
use
these
syrup.
still exist
The
in a
tagline
different
told
way.
you all you needed to know. Ready to eat, already sweet.
There's a ton of chocolate chips in here, and it's like gooey chocolate chips.
They were first released in 2011, but discontinued just 1 year later owing to poor demand. Luckily, the nostalgic among you are in luck, as a company called Arlington Valley Farms has taken on the mantle and released their own version of the Snack and Waffles.
That's what I said. I feel like these still exist.
Number 28, Heinz EZ Squirt. Look, we love innovation as much as the next person, but come on, purple ketchup? What were they
What?
thinking?
Ingredients say Heinz tomato ketchup and then coloring.
Every kid
That's
who grew up in
it?
the early 2000s surely remembers Heinz EZ Squirt, which was basically just ketchup. But,
I've never heard of
green,
that.
Purple, and a few other non-conventional.
Hey Sip, yeah, I told you, I was saying in the beginning of the stream that I had a lot of stuff going on. That's why I didn't stream for a while, but I did promise I was coming back. So yeah, this says early 2000. They gotta get to the a little later or something, because I'm too young for this.
Ketchup colors. The condiment came in plastic bottles that were easy to squeeze, and the funky colors were a huge draw for children who didn't want to use boring old red ketchup. But like
How's
all
red ketchup
novelties, the
boring?
fun quickly wore off. That and countries were beginning to clamp down on foods with artificial dyes, which certainly did not help.
Yeah.
The problems coalesced, and the ketchup was discontinued in 2006.
Heinz EZ Squirt. It's fun for your
It looks
food.
Number
ridiculous.
27, Starburst
Thank
Hard
you,
Candy.
Sip.
Starburst is one of the biggest names in the candy biz, going
Wait,
strong
what?
since 1960 and drawing intense debate among fans. Are you a sweet pink person or a tangy yellow? Is red the greatest candy ever created, or do you throw them in the trash? All these questions and more were raised with the hard candy.
If you don't listen, if you don't eat the pink Starburst, something's wrong with you. That's all I'm gonna say.
Just Starbursts, but, well, hard.
Try these. Starburst
All the
Oh.
flavors were here, including a mysterious white
I was like, what do you mean Starburst hard candy is gone? But okay, I get it now, because technically the other one isn't hard.
one that some say tasted like pineapple, but may have been apple. Unfortunately, many people love the soft, chewy texture
I feel
of
like I've
Starburst,
seen these before.
so the hard candy suffered and sales never sparked. It was quietly discontinued in the early 2000s.
Need a boost? Give it some juice.
Number 26, Sun Chips Sweet and Spicy Barbecue. Not every flavor could be a
What?
winner.
Sweet and
Sun
spicy
chips were introduced
barbecue?
back in 1991 and made big waves with their intense, powerful flavors, like French onion and the standard favorite Harvest Cheddar.
There's nothing
What?
quite like that delicious.
I don't know. I only like. Am I the only person that really only likes the original Sun Chips? Like, I don't like the other ones. Like, the cheese one is the only one I can eat. Don't say bring it back. Y'all remember these? I don't remember these.
Drenched taste.
Back in 2013, Frito-Lay introduced a new flavor called Sweet and Spicy Barbecue that garnered a small but devoted fan base.
Amazing.
Unfortunately, it was a little too
Amazing.
small, and the new flavor was eventually taken off store
I
shelves
didn't even
by
know
around
that
the
existed.
mid-2000s. It is now impossible to find, and the flavor has been removed from the official lineup on the Sun Chips website.
I love these chips. They're amazing.
Number 25, Nestle Treasures. One of the biggest conglomerates in the
Ooh,
world,
those look
Nestle
good.
has certainly made its fair share of chocolate.
Ignore everything else.
But not all of their products were winners, like Nestle Treasures, a fun little chocolate.
It
with a
looks
gooey
good
shape. These small
though.
candies came individually wrapped and contained a rich viscous center with
That was
flavors
fire.
like peanut butter, caramel, and coconut.
They're new, and they're definitely women's domain.
Unfortunately, the chocolate biz is
Women's
just
don't
way too competitive.
see. First of all, like they said, the chocolate scene is like really competitive. You have to make some really good chocolate for it to do good. But why you talk about it? It's a woman's chocolate. You already ruined your audience. What's up, the real music man?
And delicious though they may have been, there was nothing inherently special or unique about Treasures. Alas, it was sadly discontinued and is now but a nostalgic reminder of the late 1990s, early 2000s.
Never was a big fan of
Number
Sun Chips.
24, Ben &
Tweaking.
Jerry's Tennessee Mud. The 80s were wild. It was a time when unsupervised children rode rampant on their bikes and you
Tennessee
could buy ice
Mud.
cream infused with booze.
You slip me a bottle of bourbon, a little glass, and some ice.
And this wasn't some niche brand either. This was Ben & Jerry's.
Wait, what?
Introduced in 1988, Tennessee Mud was a coffee ice cream with almonds, amaretto, and Jack Daniels.
What the heck were they thinking? Why would you make an ice cream with alcohol?
Unfortunately, the demand for Tennessee Mud was just not there, and it was discontinued after 1 year. It is now in the company's flavor graveyard, with the brilliant epitaph, "The bottle is empty, the cup and the glass. Mud with Jack Daniels was not meant to last."
I kind of like how they put a little like gravestone for it. That's great.
Number 23, Dannon Sprinklins. It's amazing what some companies think of.
Wait, sprinklings?
Dannon is a yogurt giant. Kids like sprinkles in their yogurt. So Dannon thought, why not combine the two? That's how
That
we
is
got
horrible.
Dannon Sprinklins, which was just
That is
yogurt
horrible. I guarantee it tasted like
that came with
butt.
a packet of sprinkles.
A surprise in every cup.
The sprinkles added a nice dash of color for kids, and they would eventually blend into the yogurt. Unfortunately, the little candies were not enough of a draw to entice potential buyers, and the product was discontinued in the early 2000s. Luckily, sprinkles
Yeah,
still
I
exist, so you can
understand.
easily
Someone said I know that was that. That's what I'm saying. Nah, I don't know about that. I mean, I'm okay with sprinkles, but sprinkles and yogurt don't even sound right. Like that's just nasty. What
make
happened?
this yourself at home.
Dannon Sprinklins, the only yogurt snack with a sprinkles pack.
Number 22, Haribo Sugar-Free Gummy Bears. You never know.
This one, we don't even have to watch this one. It's sugar-free gummy bears. What the heck were you guys thinking? Sugar-free gummy bears? I know it tastes like booty. Someone says, see you in hell, Haribo sugar-free gummy bears. He said, it was my last class of the semester. The final exams were 30% or a grade. After a late night study session, I felt confident, but I had to decide between sleeping in or cooking breakfast. My eyelids chose sleep. My stomach later regretted this decision, and after several uncomfortable stomach growls, I finally decided to make a quick stop by the campus bookstore and grab a snack before my test. Since the semester was ending and everyone was going home for the summer, a lot of the items were on sale, including the snacks and candy that they kept up front. Being in the hungry state that I was in... Wait, there's no
on
more?
reviews, which come highly
okay.
recommended if you need a good laugh.
I wanted to finish.
Number
Go back.
Amazon reviews, which come highly recommended if you need.
Being in the hungry state that I was in, it felt only logical to pick the largest yet least expensive candy in order to get more bang for my buck. I know them things tasted horrible.
Number 21, Guacamole Doritos.
Okay, wait, what? Why were these discontinued? I actually remember these. Wait.
The commonplace nacho cheese Doritos have been around since 1972, yet the company is still experimenting with different flavors.
Bro, there's a lot of good flavors. Y'all tell me what's your favorite flavor of Dorito chips, because there's a lot of good flavors of Doritos. I want them to keep experimenting, okay? Because I love, personally, my favorite is the purple bag, but I can also go with the ranch. Really love that one too.
We've got another climber on aisle 73.
The Cool Ranch.
In 2003, they tried their hand at guacamole. The logic is impeccable. Guacamole is Mexican and is often paired with various baked and fried goodies. It should have been a slam dunk, but it was more of an airball.
The bold hit of
An
guacamole
airball.
and hits of lime, you just gotta try.
For whatever reason, the chip did not land with consumers, and the flavor lasted just 3 years before it was taken off shelves in 2006. Some online petitions have tried bringing them back, but to no avail. Yet.
3 years is not, actually 3 years is a pretty long time. I feel like that's a good amount of time. Butterfinger BBs. What is
BBs? For years, Bart Simpson warned us that nobody better lay a finger on his Butterfinger.
You won't mind if I take a bite of his crispity, crunchity peanut.
That's what you get. Why you touch his Butterfinger?
Nobody better lay a finger on my Butterfinger.
But when it comes to Butterfinger
Butterfingers
BBs,
are good.
No one's been able to lay a finger on them since 2006. Not even the Bartman himself. The candy, which is basically a little ball version of the chocolate bar, had a good run beginning in the early 90s.
It's good. What happened to it?
Unbelievable, snackable balls of crispity, crunchity, peanut buttery Butterfinger.
But for some reason, we're not sure why, in 2006 they were done. 3 years
But
later,
yeah, why though? Butterfingers are so good. I know those were
they
good.
introduced Butterfinger Bites in an attempt to win back fans. And while some surely appreciated the new bite-size option, for others, they'll just never be as good as the BBs.
But why? Like, I think the Butterfinger bites are good. I don't understand why they got rid of the BBs.
That is easy. Let's say you have 15 Butterfinger BBs, and I take 5 of them. What do you have left? One less, sister.
Number 19, Pizza Spins. Pizza is one of the most popular foods in the world.
Oh
And
yeah,
along with
I
real
love
pizza,
me some
folks
pizza.
have always had an affinity for pizza-flavored snack items as well. And that isn't just a modern day.
Oh, I love me some pizza rolls too. Oh boy, pizza rolls are so good. Someone said I don't be seeing Butterfingers no more. They're definitely there. I know for a fact Butterfingers are still there.
Thing either. This was also the case back in the 1960s and 70s when General Mills introduced their little wagon wheel-shaped bites of pizza deliciousness called Pizza Spins.
What is that?
They took this pizza taste and turned it into a crunchy, munchy, mouth-sized snack.
According to the General Mills website, they use tomatoes, Parmesan cheese, peppers, and pizza spices, quote, to give Pizza Spins an authentic Italian pizza taste. And it must have worked because although discontinued in 1975, people are still talking about them today.
Anybody remember these?
Humans resist pizza spins.
Number 18, Doodads. Who doesn't love a mixed snack bag?
Doodads.
From the 60s through the 90s.
This is just munchies, isn't it? Isn't this exactly what munchies are?
Be even into the 2000s. One such yummy
None of us
combination
that old.
involved toasted peanuts, pretzels, rice squares, wheat squares, and cheese tidbit crackers.
It's
Old
called a
head
party
cereal.
mix.
But we call it
But
doodad.
we always called them doodads around Christmas.
I know Sandy mad. She mad that Chex Mix. That's what it is. Yeah. I was just like, I said munchies, my stupid ass. Yeah, Chex Mix. I know Sandy mad. She's like, bro, they just got freaking Chex Mix out here now, and I literally made it. I call them doodads.
We always make these and we give them as gifts.
Kind of sounds like Chex Mix, doesn't it?
Yeah.
But most definitely is not. It's Doodads from Nabisco, and for decades, it was a very popular snack mix.
What?
Then come the 90s, and it wasn't as popular anymore. And Doodads became Boo-Dads. Because people who loved them were sad to see them go. Awful dad joke aside, if you want to see what all the fuss was about, you could try making your own Doodads mix at home. Number 7.
Or you could just buy Chex Mix. Hello?
Pizzarias Pizza Chips. While most of us probably associate the Keebler elves with cookies back
Oh
in
yeah,
1991,
them cookies
those
are
cute
good.
little guys took some fresh pizza dough and cooked up the Pizzarias pizza chips.
Come on down and taste something new. Right, Uncle Ernie. In your dreams.
Pizza chips.
Bizarric, man. Chips. New pizzerias.
The chips made their debut with 3 flavors: cheese pizza, pizza supreme, and zesty pepperoni, and they were an instant hit. However, by the end of the decade, the Keebler company had been sold and the pizzerias were discontinued.
Allow
Dang.
these boys. Pizzerias! Tastes like
Hey.
real pizza.
That hasn't stopped fans of the chips from trying to bring them back, though. As of the end of 2021, a couple of Bring Back Pizzerias Chips Facebook groups were sporting
Really?
over 7,000 followers. Number
That's
16,
crazy.
Hershey's Kissables. Now, don't
Oh,
worry,
wait, I actually remember these. I do remember these Hershey's Kissables, though. I do.
Hershey's Kisses still exist and aren't going anywhere. No, here we're talking about Kissables, which if you
I
don't
actually really used to love these, though. I actually remember these.
remember, were basically Hershey's Kisses with a candy coating. If you're thinking it sounds like a bigger kiss-shaped M&M and sounds delicious, it was, and it was.
Kissable, blissable, laughable, visible, inable, laudable, eatable, treatable, colorful candy shell, colorful candy shell, chocolate inside.
So why did they go away in 2009, just 4 years after they launched? That's because in 2007, the Hershey company made some cost-cutting moves that included replacing the cocoa butter with cheaper fats in some of their candies, including Kissables. People noticed, and they did not like it. Sales dropped.
I actually remember these, and I actually liked them. I know you were talking about they were but I actually really like these.
And that was the end of Kissables. Number 15, Hostess Choco Bliss. Take 2 layers of chocolate cake, sandwich a layer of chocolate cream in between, top it off with chocolate icing, and there you have the aptly named Choco Bliss.
Whoa. I don't remember this Choco Bliss thing, but I'm not gonna lie. It sounds like a lot of the other cake things that are out there. Like there's some Swiss rolls that are literally just a cake roll with the cream in the middle, and you know, like I feel like I can see why this one probably didn't do good.
For chocolatey icing.
Awesome! Ooh!
Hey, whipped chocolatey cream inside.
Billed as a chocolate lover's dream, these Hostess snack cakes were a lunchbox
I
favorite
love
of
chocolate.
many 80s kids. They sound like they'd be a favorite of ours today as well had they not been discontinued decades ago.
Choco Bliss, a dream come true.
Yeah, no, I feel like I've had something that's actually very, very similar to this. Like,
1, 2, 3. I'm relaxed to see.
I don't remember what it was
Bliss
though.
from Hostess. Watch out.
We don't know why Hostess gave up on them, but we do know there are online forums filled with commenters lamenting the fact that they can no longer get their hands on this bliss from their childhood. Number 14, Oreo Sippers. As we make the move to try and...
First of all, I don't know about the Oreo Sippers, but the straws, y'all know the straws that you can like sip the milk, and it's like, there's a lot of, I think those still exist today, and I love those. They're so good.
Save our planet.
I don't know about the
More and
Oreo
more
ones
countries
though.
are putting in place bans on plastics. Most notably plastic bags and plastic straws.
2 of the largest recycling facilities in the U.S. trash and event
love the paper straws that some restaurants now use. But you know what's better than paper? Oreos. But you can't make a straw out of an Oreo. Yes, you can. And they
Yes, you
did.
can.
They were called Oreo Sippers, and they were awesome.
Yeah, I know that the actual like other, not the Oreo ones, but the other ones that I forgot what they're called, but they have a lot of those. Oh, it's like but they are plastic though. Now that I think about it, it's like a plastic straw, and it has like the little balls inside, and it's like flavored beads. So when you drink the milk, it melts, and you can taste like strawberry or chocolate milk. See if Amazon got those. I be seeing them all the time. I love them, honestly, but I just can't drink milk a lot.
Not only were they a straw, but they were also delicious.
Oh my gosh, that scared me. Christoph, thank you so much for the gift this song. That was so loud, it scared the crap out of me. Thank you so much, Christoph. I appreciate it. Everybody spam W's in the chat for Christoph. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay. So my bad. It's okay, Christoph. It's all right. Let's continue.
Is there anything more eco-friendly than actually eating your utensil? Come on, Oreo, bring them back for the sake of our planet. Number
Please.
13, Altoids Sours. Altoids and those
Ew.
awesome reusable tin containers are a staple in many of our
I don't like Altoids. Altoids are trash. I wouldn't even doubt that the Altoids Sours are probably garbage too.
And bags and car consoles.
Don't cover me.
But
Don't judge
as
me.
good as the regular Curiously Strong mints are, we miss the Curiously Sour ones. Was it a pleasant experience popping them in your mouth? Maybe not. But that was the point. It said sour on the tin, and unlike other so-called sour candies, Altoids Sours lived up to the billing.
Woo!
So how did you like that?
I like that one. I like it a lot.
People love Altoids
What the
Sours.
heck?
Will you?
But unfortunately, not enough people wanted that sour face-puckering experience, and according to a representative from the Mars Corporation, quote, they were discontinued due to low national demand. However, if you are truly desperate, you may still be able to find unopened tins on eBay for
Oh my
the
gosh,
price of
bro, the commercials back then were so like they were so scary, so aggressive.
up to $525.
Remember, use caution when experimenting with Altoids Citrus Sours.
I know rodents were armed.
Pringles Stix.
Oh, I remember these. Wait. I remember these too, and I feel like they tasted garbage. If I remember it correctly, they were really, really bland. I remember the pizza one specifically. I think they tasted like nothing to me.
We all know that with Pringles chips, once you pop, you can't stop. But back in the 2000s and early 2010s, Pringles
I
also
remember
gave us
these.
New Pringles Stix. The crispy cracker sticks with
That's
a
crazy.
one-of-a-kind taste.
And once we had sticks, we couldn't quit. Okay, so maybe we need to work on our tagline game, but that does not take away from how good these sticks were, especially the honey butter and cheese flavored
See,
ones.
I didn't like the honey butter. That's what I'm saying. It was horrible. It tasted so nasty. It didn't taste like anything.
Crunchy. Whoa, this one's
Ew,
real.
ew,
As
stop.
Pringles posted on their Twitter account back in 2020, quote, Pringles sticks were discontinued in this sector of the universe due to lower demand.
Wow.
Number 11, Jell-O 1,
That
2, 3.
sucks.
If you weren't
Those
already
were
jealous of kids who grew
damn.
up
That's crazy. That like I'm actually unlocking parts of my childhood. That's so
in
weird.
the 80s and 90s. Here's one more reason to be, or should we say 1, 2, and 3 more reasons. Jell-O 1, 2, 3 was a magical dessert that, like classic Jell-O, came in one packet. However, unlike the OG Jell-O, the 1, 2, 3 version would split into 3 layers during the 3-hour wait time.
What could compete with a dessert that actually forms 3
Who wants to
layers?
wait 3 hours for some
A
Jell-O?
creamy layer, a fluffy layer, a layer of fruity gelatin.
While we can't speak to the taste, one of the problems with the product was that making it wasn't as easy as 1, 2, 3. Getting the 3 layers just right required a blender and the introduction of both boiling and cold water at precise speeds
Yeah,
and
that's
times.
crazy.
Jell-O 1, 2, 3 was discontinued in 1996.
Something
Too
that your kids
difficult.
would absolutely love, easy to make, and you can also substitute your favorite sugar-free Jell-O gelatin product that you'd like.
Number 10, PB Crisps.
It began
Ooh,
with a note on a box.
PB
The
Crisp.
Showbiz top hat with a jolt. PB Crisp, an idea for a munch.
You just know a snack is missed when there are groups on multiple platforms asking for their return. PB
What the
Crisps
heck?
were one such snack. A small graham that
I've
looked
never
like a
heard of
little peanut,
this.
but filled with huge flavor.
With graham cookie outside for crunch. Inside the center so sweet. Peanut butter cream. Oh, a treat.
Why he swirling like that? Ugh. Hey, Daniel.
That's because inside there was some delicious peanut butter filling, while PB&J
That looks
crisps added
good.
jelly, and chocolate crisps were filled with, you guessed it, chocolate. It was the combination
Oh,
of
that looks
crispiness,
so good.
sweetness, and nuttiness that made us crave PB crisps back in the mid-90s. And we would do just about anything to have them back.
PB Crisp, PB Crisp, PB Crisp. The sweet
PB
taste
Crisp,
of this
PB Crisp,
desperate
PB Crisp.
flame.
Number 9.
That
Jell-O
looks
Pudding Pops.
good.
Jell-O brand pudding pops made with the
Oh,
goodness of real
no.
Jell-O.
Imitation
I know
may
those
be
are
the
nasty.
sincerest form of flattery, but nothing quite beats the real thing. This is a running thread for many of these snacks, such as Jell-O Pudding Pops, because it isn't as if frozen pudding on a stick has gone away. It's more that the trademark...
I do not like frozen pudding on a stick. It's disgusting. The only thing that belongs on a stick is popsicles and ice cream, okay? It's so nasty. It's so thick. It's
And that trademarked taste is no more.
What the hell?
Creamy tasting Jell-O brand pudding pops. All the goodness of real Jell-O pudding frozen on.
Jell-O Pudding Pops were a summertime staple throughout the 1980s and beyond. A
I just don't
creamy
like
and
pudding on
indulgent
a stick.
frozen treat. The OG pudding pops were lost after General Foods sold the name to Popsicle, which used their own flavoring and production methods. The good news is that you can technically make these at home if you buy the Jell-O molds, some milk, and a little bit of nostalgia.
Jell-O brand pudding pops. All the goodness of real Jell-O pudding made with milk, so you know it's wholesome.
Number 8. Peanut Butter Boppers.
Good old creamy
Peanut butter
butter's
Boppers.
gone. Boppers.
Trust us when we tell you that you have not lived unless you've had peanut butter boppers in your mouth.
What is
This
that?
creamy and utterly delicious snack was almost sinful.
Someone said, does anyone feel old yet? Do you? Because I know there's a few older folks in here. I don't remember a lot of this stuff, so...
It's ridiculous indulgence. The snack was from the Nature Valley Company.
These
which
are good.
Today is more closely associated with healthy-ish granola snacks.
Yeah.
There was nothing remotely health-conscious about peanut butter boppers, however. Unless we're counting the protein in the peanut butter.
Peanut butter boppers. It's creamy.
Maybe that's why they discontinued it, because they wanted to be more of like a healthy brand with Nature Valley, but... Shit, this look good!
A crispy coating.
So still look like Dookie.
Regardless, this creamy PB center was smooth and velvety in texture. A mouthfeel that clashed in the best way possible with those crispy crunchies on the outside.
I'm drooling.
Seriously, someone find us some peanut butter boppers.
Peanut butter boppers. New from Nature Valley. Ooh, a snack.
Number 7. Flintstones Push-Up Pops.
What? Those are discontinued? No way! I remember these. They kind of were a little mid. They didn't taste that good, but still. No way.
Around in the 80s and are still around today.
The little push pops?
They were at
and they used to make a mess too. Them things were like melting all over the place.
And according to many, their yummiest from 1990 to 1996, when they were branded as Flintstones Push-Up Pops.
Fred, Barney, Wilma, too. Make every
Why do I remember these?
Push-ups, Flintstones push-ups.
Something about that modern Stone Age family made pushing frozen treats out of a cardboard tube so much better and that much more
Yeah, to eat it
yabba
quick.
dabba
That's what I'm
delicious.
saying.
Flavors like Lime Rock Lime and Bedrock Berry were just as good as their puns.
It takes a dinosaur to bring you a taste this big. Fruity Flintstone sherbet and creamy cool vanilla.
And they even had a Pebbles push-ups line that added Nerds candies to the frozen goodness.
Oh man,
Number
that looks
6,
good.
PB Max.
Wait, she didn't say how it got discontinued or why.
Stand for Piggy Banks, Platinum Blonde, Pink Baboon.
Let's face it,
Pink
candy
baboon.
bars come and go, most without much fanfare. There are some serious calls for the return of the PB Max, however. A Mars candy creation that really was something else. The final form of PB Max wasn't just peanut butter and chocolate.
There's
but
plenty
the
of different versions of peanut butter candy now. I don't think we need to bring it back.
delicious cookie topped with PB and then covered in
It looks
sweet
good,
chocolate
though.
heaven.
PB means peanut butter, real peanut butter, lots of real peanut butter, in pure milk chocolate with the crunch of a whole grain cookie.
The most
You guys know what I really like? I really love them turtles. Like, I don't know why I just thought about it, but the turtles, oh, those are so good.
frustrating thing about the PB Max's demise is that it actually sold really well. However, the Mars family reportedly didn't like peanut butter, or money apparently, so they used this subjective opinion as a means for the PB Max axe. What a waste.
Please.
PB Max, we mean
Who said I never liked turtles?
Number 5,
You're
Cheetos
evil.
Twisted.
It's geometry time. Ooh, snackometry time.
It may seem as if there's a new flavor of Cheetos available every week, so you'd be forgiven if you didn't notice that Cheetos Twisted no longer exist.
Cheetos, yeah, Cheetos got a whole bunch of stuff going on.
These curly cute
I've never
Cheeto
seen these,
snacks were
though.
thicker, meaning more of that finger-staining cheese dust to coat your fingers. They also arrived armed with that patented Cheetos Crunch, and were available from around 2002 to 2012.
These are probably insanely unhealthy how big they are.
But all good things must eventually come to an end. The Cheetos folks discontinued their Twisted brand, but never fear because the company is bound to create something similar down the line.
Yeah, they always do.
Number 4, Yogos.
I love hot Cheetos. I think I remember these too, and I hated them. They were disgusting. They were gross.
Watermelon splash flavor! Part fruity flavor, part yogurty coating. New watermelon splash flavor,
Nasty.
Yogos, worlds of fun.
Parents will often do just about anything to get their kids to eat healthy, but even the busiest folks have their limits. Yogos weren't trying to masquerade as healthy fruit or yogurt, but instead were sugary fruit-flavored snacks with a yogurt coating on top. They were an acquired taste, to say the least. But
Yeah, see? Like she said, they were an acquired taste. I hated these.
Were on that taste back when they were kids, as Yogos seemed to be on top between 2005 and the beginning of the 2010s.
Logo on the Yogo.
Chewy, sweet, sour, and available in varieties of berry flavors, Yogos were perhaps too unique for this world, and burned so bright that they could never be brought back.
Ah, what a blast! It's like new Go-Go Gorilla Mix. Seriously rough stuff.
Number 3, Philadelphia Cheesecake Snack Bars.
What?
Snack bars. Hey, ever think to yourself, I've been good. Why shouldn't I have cheesecake for a snack?
Cheesecake.
They make some. Philadelphia makes good cream cheese. That's all I was saying. You know what I'm saying?
This is heaven.
No? It was just us? Yeah, well, we have no regrets about devouring this indulgent snack from the Philadelphia people.
That looks good.
Snack-sized cheesecake squares available to eat any hour of the day. You want the graham cracker bottom?
I would have ate that whole. I would have ate the whole box in a day.
Cracker bottom. You want sweet icing and fruit laced over that thick cheesecake deliciousness? Shut the front door and eat these slices of heaven in private, because we guarantee you're gonna have a moment. We can only hope and pray that the next time we stroll by our grocer's freezer, this classic snack will be staring back at us.
Treat yourself to the
Oh my gosh, it looks so good. That box would have been gone.
Number 2, Hershey's Bites.
Hershey's Bites.
But Hershey's has so many delicious snacks under their belt, it's easy to forget that there's also plenty of forgotten classics.
Ew, what is that?
For one, but the penultimate spot on our list goes to the much-missed Hershey's Bites. No, not the candy bites, but this even crunchier and more snackable concoction.
I've never heard of this.
In a variety of flavors.
Hey, look who just showed up! Introducing new Kit Kat and Heath Bites.
You get the feeling everyone is staring at us?
What? Is my bag open?
Rolos, Kit Kats, peppermint patties, and more were all shrunk down and packaged.
I forgot that they have so many of these brands. Oh Lord, they're making dough.
Eyes that were perfectly geared for guzzling. Unfortunately, they posed a choking hazard for some, and most of the line was discontinued. However,
a choking hazard?
The website does say that limited flavors can be purchased direct, but don't go scouring store shelves for this one. Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to Notice and Magic Middles.
An idea that will change the cookie
Keebler
world forever.
Magic
We made the
Middles.
chocolatey Mickey's in the cookies.
Too late, we just did it. New Keebler Magic Middles.
If there were ever a snack cookie king, this was the one. The mighty Keebler elves truly outdid themselves when they magically concocted the recipe for the perfect treat.
Caught him smuggling melted chocolatey filling out of your factory. Pretty clever. He hid it inside this chocolate chip cookie.
Oh, you mean Keebler Magic Middles.
The shortbread wasn't too sweet
looks
and held its
good.
integrity against that chocolatey or peanut buttery flavor core that burst onto your taste buds with the force of a fudgy freight train.
Oh my
and if you warm
gosh.
these bad boys in the microwave for a few seconds, absolute heaven.
Those
We're not
look
sure
really
if we
good.
can go all the way to the top of the Keebler elf hierarchy for some answers, but we are desperate for Magic Middles to be made available again.
Yeah, no, I agree. I want to be put on that petition. Bring these back. They look so good.
Middles from Keebler. Genius, pure genius.
Oh,
Miss
man.
these delicious treats? Let us know.
Okay, is there any snacks? I want to know. Is there any snacks or anything that you guys miss? Any discontinued snacks that you guys are wondering where the heck did they go? I remember a few of those. Like I said, I'm a little young, so I only remember the ones that were famous from early 2000s to the 2010s. But honestly, I would want a lot of those back. There's a couple of them, like the yogurt with sprinkles and the Yogi Bites. I hated those. I wouldn't want those back. But honestly, a lot of those look really, really good. I would not mind those coming back. Like, they look delicious. Go-Gurt is still a thing. Pretty sure there's still Go-Gurts out there. But yeah, y'all let me know. Y'all in the comments on YouTube, y'all let me know too. I think we definitely need to sign some petitions. We need to get some people talking, bring some of them snacks back. All right.